recommend that new writers first gain a formal college education in an area like English or journalism, or would it be equally beneficial, or perhaps more so, to grow as a writer simply by continuous research, writing, and reading?
Well, I went to college to become a school teacher. I felt that I could become a writer on my own, and my mother, who raised my brother and I, knew that I wanted to be a writer, and she said, well, Stephen, you've got to support yourself in the meantime, and you might want to have a family, so you've got to get a trade that brings in a regular paycheck. And I had no problem with that. I wanted to work and be productive, so I went to college, and I majored in English, but it was in the College of Education, and the goal was always to get a teaching certificate, and I was teaching high school when I was able to support myself. I quit to become a full-time writer. And just before that happened, I was going to go back to college with my wife's support to get an additional 16 or 18 hours so I could teach grammar school, because it just broke my heart that so many of the high school kids were beyond reach. They had made up their minds that they didn't want to read, that they didn't want to take part in that. And I thought, well, you know, it's like the Catholic Church says, get them while they're young, they're ours forever. And I thought maybe I can do that with little kids. But the writing itself goes on its own course. If you do it on a day-by-day basis, you're naturally going to get better at it. And then your ability to be good is only going to be limited by your talent. The problem with teaching and writing at the same time is the teaching steals some of the creative spark from the writing, so that if you're going to do it, it almost makes more sense. You know how you read a book and you look at the author's bio on the back and it'll say, he was a dishwasher, he was a dock worker, he was a bouncer in a strip club, and then, you know, he was an ad man or whatever. Sometimes that's better.